Yes. Good evening, everyone. This is Adequajo Adebola, the Purpose Midwife. I'm here this evening to give you the February conference, and we are live. Please, I want everyone to begin to call their friends, their loved ones. It is time for us to start. Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust that. Yeah. Okay. I want to call on my people as well. We are live. Everybody can come to join. Yes. This is Crownmark Generations. Please, let's begin to share and like and call our loved ones. That's what I'm doing right now. Let me quickly share our link to our people. Yeah, I'm here. Yes. This is February. This is February. It's time to dive into the real and proper deal. This is Crownmark Generations. Wow, 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 wow. We are live. Who is ready? Who is ready? Who is ready? I'm just trying to call others. Oh my goodness. Who is ready for Purpose Midwife tonight? Everyone, I want you to join me as we start today's conference. Wow. The link is being sent. Let's send it to everyone around. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm sending link. I'm sending link. Yes. I want my people to join me live. Yes. Purpose Midwife is here. Oh, yes. Yes, I'm just preparing. I'm preparing the floor. Ha, 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 ha. I'm preparing for everyone to be part of this particular movement. Yes, this is Crownmark Generations. So please, everyone, call everyone you know to be part of this night. It's going to be an exciting moment. It's going to be a lovely moment. I want everyone to come around and be part of this. And if you are here with me already, let me know where you are streaming from. I'm actually inviting people to join me here. Yes, I'm going to be as fast as possible. Yes, I can see that someone has joined me here. Please let me know where you are streaming from. Let me know where you are streaming from. You're welcome to the house. You're welcome here this evening. Yes, somebody's watching me right now, and I want to know where you are streaming from. Yeah, yes, that's Excel from Ugbomoso. Thank you for joining. I need more people to join us. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me clearly? Let me know. Give me some emoji and give me that vibes. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. We're starting now. I just want like one, two, three persons to join me. Wow, wow, wow. It's time to, yes, another person has joined. Please, as you're joining, let me know where you're joining from. And if you're seeing me clearly, you're hearing my voice, come on, give me the vibes. Let me hear you. Yes, 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 Rebecca. Oh my God, my people are joining. Yes, I'm expecting more people, and I'm glad to be here this night, and I'm going to dive into it. I will be as fast as possible. This is February conference. We had the first conference last month, January 2026, and it was a mind-blowing one. Yes, I call it a mind-blowing one because that particular conference made us to understand the purpose, the calling, everyone's purpose, everyone's calling, your self-worth and your identity. It was actually a mind-blowing one. Even me as a person, I learned a lot from it, despite the fact that I was the one teaching. And this time around, we are going another way entirely. It's going to be an interesting one. And at this time, we're going to be having it back to back. So this month's topic is about developing a noble character. And this is a major um, calling of Crownmark generations. This is the major calling of Crownmark generations, developing a noble character. Yes, more people are joining. As you are joining me, please let me just be seeing the vibe at the chat room. Just let me feel the vibe at the chat room. It's going to be a very quick and mind-blowing one. And quickly, I want to start by welcoming you once again to the Crownmark Generation. Is a great platform, and I didn't just start this platform. It has been in the year past, and I'm grateful that this time I have one person here very close to me that is already streaming here, that was there when we started the first movement called Beauty Club. Yes, when we started it, we went round and we had a lot of young ladies that were able to influence positively. And after many, many years, even up to a decade, this call came, which is Crownmark Generations. Crownmark Generation is built on the pillar of Daniel chapter 1, verse 3 to 4. I'm a Christian. Let me quickly start from saying that I'm a strong Christian, but Crownmark Generation is a non-religion platform. I'm a very strong Christian, but Crownmark Generation is a non-religious platform. So it is a platform wherein where the kings and the nobles are called. Yes, thank you for that. Beauty Club. Beauty Club is still starting again. We are still going to start again because Beauty Club is a female wing of Crownmark Generations. It will still continue, and very soon we'll have the male wing of it as well. So let me quickly brush through it. Crownmark, Crownmark Generation is a call for the kings and the nobles. Like what I said, it's from the scripture. As a Christian, that is where the calling came from. Last time I was speaking about purpose and calling. And in purpose and calling, we were able to understand that purpose does not change, but callings change from one place, from one pattern to another. So this night I'm going to quickly run through Crownmark Generation. Crownmark Generation is a great movement, and it is where God has called only the kings and the nobles. We are not sent to the crowd. We are not sent to everybody. We are sent to specific sets of people, which are kings and the nobles. So therefore, I want to start by talking about our vision. What is the vision of Crownmark Generations? And that is where I'm starting from. Sorry, please. I'm having some distraction here. Now, this is our vision. Our vision is to raise youth that will become a beacon of noble leadership and excellence, inspiring individuals to rise above mediocrity, to rise above limitation, and embrace their royal identity, to impact their world with integrity, wisdom, and purpose. And that is what Crownmark Generation stands for. And what is our mission? Our mission is to train, to nurture, to mentor, to nurture, to empower a generation of leaders that are defined by integrity, excellence, and noble character. This is the reason for Crownmark Generations. And this led to today's topic, which is about noble character. I want to quickly brief us about the story of that Daniel chapter 1, verse 3 to 4. I'm not preaching Bible, but I am a strong Christian. You know why I said it. I'm a strong Christian, and this is where the call of Crownmark Generation came from. There's a man called Ashpenaz in the book of Daniel. Please, if you are Muslim, just follow through, because this calling has nothing to do with religion, but it has everything to do with fulfillment of purpose. This guy called Ashpenaz was the head, was a chief officer in the palace of Babylon then, a great palace. And the Israelites were held captive in this palace. And among the Israelites that were captured, the king then, the king that was like the world president, the world king then, now told Ashpenaz, the great officer, I mean the chief officer, that guy, go to the Israelites, pick only the kings and the nobles, those that came from noble family and those that came from royal family, bring them to the palace. And when they come to the palace, they will be trained to be smart, to be intelligent, to be full of wisdom. Everything was there, the characteristics, which is what we stand for. And what we are doing right now, we are born to search for kings and the nobles. So if you see yourself here, if you are here, you are either a king or a noble. You are not just ordinary person. You are sent for a purpose, and that is what we do here. Now, let me quickly run through it. Because of the time, I won't go deep into it, but know that these are the things we are called to make sure you become, and that is why we are going into it. The first assignment of Crownmark is this, and that is the goal of today's conference. This session is going to make you to understand your inner strength, because Crownmark does not raise nonentity, we raise noble leaders. And the goal is transformation, not information. Crownmark is not for information, it's for transformation. So I want you to put that in your mind, that Crownmark is not for information, it's for transformation. And that is why you see us reading, training our mind so that we will be transformed. Our mind must be transformed. So tonight, I want to welcome you once again. If you are feeling the vibe already, I want you to write at the comment section, just write transformation. I just want to see you there. Just tell me transformation so that I will know that you are following me. So I would like to start by reminding you of your identity. I want to speak to your identity. I want you to understand that you are not random. You are not ordinary. You are in training. And I said it, this platform is only for the kings and the nobles. So Crownmark generation is a leadership culture that is inspired by pattern in the book of Daniel, just as I have already explained. So with this understanding and the background knowledge from the book of Daniel chapter 1 verse 3, I'm diving straight into the real deal for today. I want you to understand that our vision and our mission is built on raising noble leaders that will be full of clarity, that will be disciplined, that will be pure, that will be wise, and be emotionally balanced. And that is where we are going. And those are the things we are going to be dealing with. Now, I want to start from our topic is developing a noble character. What is noble character? What is noble character? Noble character is to be a high principled person, a person of moral principle, a person of integrity, a person of admiration that has admirable virtue such as honesty, integrity, courage, and generosity. And these are the kind of people that Crownmark mentors. We mentor people to develop this noble character because we are sent to make sure that everyone on this platform become a king or a noble. So a noble character is a character, a selfless character, an honorable character. I mean honorable character. A person that walks in dignity. When I was growing, I always say that I'm a woman of dignity and honor. And that has been my life from my youthful age till date. I carry myself with dignity and honor. So noble character is having a virtue that is deeper than public admiration. Is deeper than what people will just say, oh, I like him, I admire, is deeper than that. It's transformation. It is becoming a person of honesty, integrity, becoming a person of high principle, and that is who a noble person is. So I want you to understand, which is a common word that we hear almost every time that people say, that skill, everyone on earth has one skill or the other. You have either a skill or character or thereabouts. But your skill or talent, that's what I mean. But your skill can open doors for you. But the only thing that will make you to remain at that top, maybe your skill creates a platform for you. Your skill open doors for you. The major thing that will keep you to remain at that state, at that level, at that particular height is your character. And that is where we are going tonight. Yes, that is where we are going tonight. Now, let's start by talking about the first key of a noble character. What is the first key of a noble character? Integrity. Integrity is the first key of a noble character. And as a crown mark, you must develop a lifestyle of integrity. But before I move forward, we have a slogan in Crownmark. When I say Crownmark generations, you say crowned with purpose, marked by honor. And I want you to write it at the comment section. I will call you now and I want you to answer me. When I say Crownmark generation, you say I am crowned with purpose and marked by honor. Crownmark generations. Comment section, please answer. Crownmark generations, crowned with purpose, marked by honor. So give me that vibe as I continue. Now, integrity as a lifestyle is what I want to deal with first. How can you make integrity your lifestyle? And that is where we are going. But before I speak about that, what is integrity? Integrity is walking in a right way, letting your yes be yes and your no be no. Not that you are saying something and you are doing something else. What you say is what you do. That is what we call integrity. Thank you so much. I'm feeling that vibe. Excel, thank you for the response. And Rebecca, thank you for the response. Thank you so much. As I continue, I'm still expecting more response from our people. So I want you to understand that research in leadership by a well-known, a renowned leadership guru, which is my mentor as well, and that is John Maxwell. He said something powerful. John Maxwell, he said, leadership psychology has made us to understand that trust is the number one currency in influence. Oh my God. I want you to feel that vibe. Trust is number one currency of influence. So according to this principle, every leader is expected to be a trustworthy person. So therefore, if you are not a trustworthy person, you cannot influence. That is the simple summary of what I just said. Can you see how important integrity is? Integrity is not perfection. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you for the response. Thank you, doctors. I can feel you. I can feel you. Thank you. Do you know that integrity is not perfection? Integrity is simply knowing the right way to relate with people, to earn people's trust, which is letting your white be white and your black be black. Your yes is yes, your no is no. That is what integrity is all about. So as a Crownmark, our core value, our first calling is to live a life of integrity. That is the first key of becoming a noble character. If you look at that scripture I was explaining, wherein Crownmark is built on, the men of evil that they picked, Daniel was one of them. He did not bend, he did not compromise. Why? Because of his integrity. It makes sure that it sustains its integrity. That is the essence of becoming, is the key, major key of becoming a great leader in life. So integrity means no double life. Integrity means no secrets, no secret compromise. Not that you are trying to show yourself a certain way in public and in a certain way in the hidden place. Who are you when you are indoor, and who are you when you are outdoor? That is what we call integrity. If your indoor is consistent with your outdoor, then you have integrity. Who are you when people know you? Who are you when people know people know you? Know people know you. That is what we call integrity. It must be your lifestyle must be consistent and built on truth. Integrity shows that you didn't borrow identity. You have a unique identity. Now, I want you to ask yourself this question as I'm speaking. Ask yourself, do I have this thing called integrity? Where am I pretending? Hope I am not pretending in any way. Am I doing the right thing at the right time? Where am I cutting corners? Would I respect myself in private life and even in public? The same way I am in the private, am I like that in the public? Thank you. I can feel you. Integrity means no compromise. Thank you so much. So I want you to write it down. Challenge yourself. What are the hidden things that you need to clean up to live a life of integrity? And make the decision today. Remember, integrity is not perfection. Nobody is perfect, but letting your yes be yes and your no be no. Let me move fast. Purity is the second key for noble character. You want to become a person of noble character. Purity is the second key. And mind you, purity is not just about morality, that I'm doing the right thing, I'm walking the right way, I'm moving the right way. No, purity is not only about I must be a saint. No, purity is clarity of mind and intention. When your intentions are clear, your mind is pure. That's what we call purity. Your inner mind is pure. And when you are in this state of purity, sincerely, things in the spirit realm will be clear to you. Because you are not a consa person, you are a straightforward person. You will pick things in the spirit realm, whether irrespective of who you are. I tell you, that is what purity will do for you. Because anybody that has an open heart and a pure heart, we assess deep things and do secrets. That is why purity is a powerful tool for a great leader in life. And purity has to do with your mind first. Your mind, your thought is pure. Your motive is pure. Your action is pure. Then you are good to go. When all these things matches and they are aligned and they are aligned and they are right, then you are good to go. It is not about perfection. Everything I'm talking about this night it has nothing to do with perfection. It's just you developing yourself to become a noble character, a noble person. It is about your sincerity, your clean intention in getting things done. Purity in your relationship with people, purity in your character, purity in your motive, purity in your action. This will make people to trust you, to love you, to want you around. When you are pure in purpose, you are not pretending. You will see that everything you are doing is real and pure. No pretense, no manipulation, no hidden agenda. You act from the point of truth, from the angle of truth. Let me move straight to discipline because I'm trying to rush. Discipline. Discipline is one major powerful key of a noble character, a major powerful tool, of a noble character. A person that is disciplined will attain great heights faster in life. That is what discipline will do to you. Discipline is choosing what you want most. When you attempt, even when you are tempted rather, to choose what you want now, What you want most is different from what you want now. What you want now can be a temptation. Maybe you see your friend doing it, you see somebody doing it, you see somebody having it, and you want to belong. That one is lack of discipline. But when you know what you want, when you know what you are doing, that is discipline, and you keep at it and you are consistent in getting it done. When you are doing the right thing and you are consistent in getting it done, discipline is trained consistency. Consistency is what we call discipline. It is what you are doing at every point in time when it is needed, whether it's convenient or not. You know that it's right and you are doing it. That is what we call discipline. Whether you feel like doing it or not, you just know that this is what you should do, not because people are doing it, not because crowd rush at it, but because you know that this is the right thing I should do at the right time, and you refuse to compromise, and you are doing it consistently without looking back. That is what we call discipline. It turns your value into great habits. It turns your value to great habits. It protects your goal. It protects your goal and secure you from distraction. Discipline is powerful. Discipline will secure you from distraction. It will secure you from pressure because you know what you want. It's not what people are doing. You know what you need at the right time. So you stand your ground and get it done. And that is what we call discipline. And this must be part of you. Let me tell you something powerful. Do you know that according to research, the neuroscience have shown us that self-discipline always strengthens your prefrontal cortex rather, your prefrontal cortex. And what is the work of the prefrontal cortex? It is the point of your decision making. If you are reading the book we are reading presently, you will hear how they illustrate that particular part of the brain. It is a part of the brain that controls your decision making. So when you are self-disciplined, that part of the brain will be strengthened. It will make that center part of the brain to be strengthened. Discipline will build your relational capacity. Discipline will make right people stick at you because they know that you know what you are doing. Have you noticed that a lot of people that does not know what they are doing, it always affects them because people will know them for that. That is what indiscipline will do. There's a book we are going to read as time goes on, and the title is Atomic Habits by James Clear. You will understand what they call discipline. It spoke about small, consistent habits that shape identity. And that is what I want us to start. A consistent habit that will shape your identity in life. Let me quickly move to the next one, the next key for noble character, which is accountability. I'm trying to rush. Accountability is you inviting correction before destruction. It's about you having an ownership mindset, taking responsibility for your choice, taking responsibility for any consequence, any results, or your growth in life. That is what we call accountability. Accountability has nothing to do with blaming. It has nothing to do with excuses. It's knowing what you want at a certain time. That is what accountability is all about. It includes being answerable to someone, something beyond yourself. And that is where mentorship comes in. If you are a person that is not accountable to anybody, the end of it is not good. You must have somebody you are accountable to. Why? Because accountability will quickly secure you from destruction. It will help you to take responsibility for every action you take in life. Accountability will accompany you. Accountability will secure your destiny from costly mistake and destruction. And how can you get this done? Through mentorship, through a standard. You own your commitment. You know where you are going. You know where you are heading to. Accountability culture in Crownmark is paramount and is important, because royal leader will never hide. They look for a place to be able to be trained, nurtured, and mentored. They submit to mentorship. They develop that ownership mindset and take responsibility in life. They welcome correction. They humble themselves. Now let's make it practical. Let's make it practical. I want you to look at yourself. Where are the areas I am accountable in life? Let's check it. When you wake up on a daily basis, are you accountable in your daily routine? Did you submit to mentorship? Is there anybody watching you, correcting you, guiding you to get things done? Is there anybody that can look to you face to face and tell you that this is not right? Stop it. When you have somebody guiding you that way, you can never be destroyed. I tell you the truth. And you can never and you will never make costly mistake. I tell you. So let's see how all these are related: purity, discipline, and accountability. Let's think of it as a progression from the inside to the outside. Let me let you understand. That's the summary of it. Purity will guide your why. Remember, we spoke about why, how, and what's the third thing last conference? We spoke about your why. Why are you here? How do you get it done? You understand? So now, when it comes to purity, purity will guide you. It will guide your why. It will guide your purpose. Discipline will shape how your purpose will be fulfilled. It's like a block that is building your life. That is what discipline will do. And accountability will secure you from following the wrong path. It will make you to be at the right point, at the right path in life. On the other way around, I can say that purity is like a compass that shows you the way to get things done. And I can say that discipline is a routine, a way to train you daily in the journey that you're embarked on. And finally, accountability is like a mirror that tells the truth about the progress. Accountability is a mirror that tells the truth about your progress. About your progress. That is what accountability does. So what's the key difference? What's the key difference of purity, discipline, and accountability? Purity focus on your intention and integrity. You remember we started from integrity. It will focus on your intention and integrity, and it will make sure that it's right. Purity will see to it that your intentions are right. And discipline will focus on your behavior and consistency. It will focus on your behavior and consistency, while accountability will focus on your responsibility and results in life. So I want you to note this, and don't forget, I'm rounding off already. Understand that you can be disciplined without purity. Yes, somebody can be disciplined in the wrong way, doing the wrong thing. But when somebody is disciplined without purity, the person will be empty. The performance of the person will be blank. I tell you. So they work hand in hand. They are inseparable. You can't separate them. Then, do you know that you can desire purity without discipline? Yes, you can be a moralist, but you are not disciplined. You can desire purity without discipline. And what will happen to such people? There will be no change in their life. They will just exist. They are just there. And do you know that you can avoid accountability when you are a person without mentor? You are a person without guidance. Nobody's training you, nobody's mentoring you, nobody's correcting you. Do you know what will happen? Number one thing that will happen is that there won't be growth in your journey. You will not grow, you will just remain the same. You will think you are making progress, but your mindset will still be on the limits. It will be limited, and you will be slow. Sometimes it stops somebody, it stops progress in life. And these are the reasons why it is important. So if you want a strong character, every one of them, integrity, purity, eh, integrity, purity, discipline, and accountability are major powerful forces that will sustain you to become, that will make you to become a noble person in life. They are major anchor of noble character. These four powerful keys are major anchor of noble character. Now, let me wrap it up by speaking about emotional intelligence. This particular topic is a very powerful topic. Emotional intelligence. Let me tell you one deep insight. Do you know that emotional intelligence is what we call emotional stability? And it predicts leadership effectiveness. If you want to become a great leader, just be emotionally stable. It predicts your effectiveness as a leader than your IQ. Now, what IQ will predict? It makes you to be stable as a leader. It makes you to secure your vision from being destroyed. So today, most people face something like contracts compromise. You see on social media everywhere, people are trying to compare themselves, they compromise. Contract comparison. Sorry, I'm trying to say comparison. People face a problem of comparison here and there. People face compromise here and there. People face pressure. There's a major problem in life. Pressure, compromise, comparison. And this will eventually lead to depression and loneliness. And that is why it is important to be emotionally stable if you want to become a great leader. And emotional intelligence is a powerful key among the forces that uphold noble character. But if you are emotionally intelligent, you will be highly mature. You will feel deep. You will be deeply wise. Let me put it that way. You will be deeply wise. So let me give you first skill of emotional intelligence. Number one, self-awareness. You must understand you. Who am I? Where am I heading to? Where am I coming from? Where I am presently. Be aware of who you are. That is, you need to go back to my January teachings. I spoke about identity. It's very important. Be self-aware. Know who you are. Have that self-awareness. Number two, self-regulation. You watch it. You regulate. Okay, you look at it. Hope I'm not drifting. Hope I'm not comparing myself with others. That is self-regulation. And the next one is empathy. When you get to a certain level in life, you will love people genuinely. There won't be anybody you will hate in your life. When you get to that level, it means that you are now self-aware. You have that self-awareness. And the next one is responsible response. When you are at that level, at that height, sincerely speaking, your response will always be pleasant to every situation. Where you're supposed to say, nothing will happen, Amada Beruni. Sorry for Yoruba. That you want to scatter the place, you want to turn it to blue, you want to turn it to red. Your emotional intelligence will regulate it. There won't be reaction. There will be a response instead of reaction. That is what emotional intelligence will do for you, because you will be stable emotionally. So as a Crownmark, you must apply this. Pause before you react. Pray before you speak. Ask for wisdom. This is what has been a major anchor of great leaders. Process things before you post. Don't just post things anyhow online. Internet will never forget. Do you see what is happening to streaming presently? Internet will never forget. But when you are emotionally stable, you will process before you post. You don't just speak, you don't just think. Some people, they will finish cooking, they put it online. They finish doing something, they put it, they have issue with somebody, they put it online. They have problem with somebody, they put it online. No, no, no. Be emotionally stable, be emotionally balanced. I want you to recall, where have I react, where I'm not supposed to react. Reflect on those things. Be emotionally matured. And humility and submission is important in this way. It's very, very important, because when you're emotionally stable, you will have humility and you will be submissive. Why? Because humility will help you. Humility is like a true leadership. It's not that you are mumu. No, it's true leadership nature. It's stewardship. Is a reference of a real and great leadership model. Humility is strength under control, and submission is you aligning under divine structure. And this is exactly what Jesus combined together if you're a Christian. Jesus don't play with these two powerful things. They are leadership tools. That's why the Bible says the meekest man on earth. Very meek. Why do you need humility? Humility will swallow your pride. It will cripple your pride. It will make you to become who God has designed you to become. Humility will attract mentorship. You'll be submissive enough to take correction, to take action, to take instruction. And when all these are in place, then submission take place, then there will be acceleration. I want to stop here, but don't forget, this is Crownmark generation. In this community, we are not a rebellious person, people rather. We are great, and we are great nobles and kings. Yes, we are not rebellious influencer. We are not rebellious people. We are kings and nobles. And these are the keys that exempt us from ordinary people. We are different. And that is why we are crowned with purpose and marked by honor. Thank you so much for staying with me. And I'm glad to have this beautiful time with you. I actually have a slide. I'm surprised that I didn't display my slide. Oh my goodness. Well, what came up? I supposed to display my slide. I'm surprised that I didn't do it. I'm supposed to share the screen, display the slide so that you can see it one after the other. Although I didn't really follow the slide. But I want you to ask one or two questions before we call it a day. Is there anybody that needs clarity in one way or the other? We are at question and answer session. So if you have any contribution, any question, so that we can quickly attend to it. If you are with me here, yes, let's go for question and answers. Tell me something. I want you to put vibes for me. I mean, I want you to ginger this platform. I don't want to be the only one speaking. Can somebody say something from anywhere there? Just tell me something that you pick, something that resonates with you from what you have heard already. And at the same time, I want to hear your questions. Tell me something that resonates with you. And I want to hear your question so that we can call it a day. I'm targeting just 50 minutes so that we can go. Before 50 minutes time, I want us to move. Do you have any question? Do you have something powerful to say? Do you have anything to say? I want to hear from every one of you. Don't forget, subscribe at this channel, share it. Yes, you can be disciplined. Thank you, Excel Mommy. She said you can be disciplined without purity, but the life of that person will be blank. Hey, my God, I love that. It will be blank. Yes, yes. All these three, they need to work hand in hand. Thank you so much. Can you please give me more? Thank you, Excel. I'm feeling you. I'm grateful. Please let's share this particular link with people. Let them come. It's actually here online. Everybody can hear it. It's important for them to know about it. This is what builds Crownmark generation. This is our strength. That is where we are seated. Don't forget we are reading books. I'm still expecting more info. I'm expecting more things, more value you got from what you have heard tonight. I'm expecting questions as well as I quickly chip in this. Don't forget that we are reading book. I'm done with the book personally. Yes, I'm done. And I started the same time you started. Thank you, Excel. She said purity will guide you, discipline will shape how your purpose would be, and accountability will secure you. Oh my God, I love you more. Thank you so much. You are really following. Yes, like what I'm saying, I tell you that book is powerful. We are still going to have nice time to discuss the book. But another book is coming by March. Every month we read a book. So the book coming by March, I won't tell you now. You will get to know it on the 1st of March and we kick start. But this book, oh my God, starts with why. Hey, Jesus. I read that book. I was like, my God, I understand. Before the book, I understood what purpose is. I understand why. I understand how to explore why. But this book still opened my eyes to more about starting with why. Starting with why has nothing to do with you. Your why must have nothing to do with manipulation. I love a lot of diversity in that book. We are going to discuss it later. More question. I want us to wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. More question, more things to say. Do you have any question? Do you have any contribution? Don't forget we have anonymous link wherein you can ask question and I will not know. Anybody that sees the question to answer it will not know you. It's anonymous link. We have been sharing it. If you have any questions, something bothering your heart, it's a mentorship session. And on this session, we deal with questions. So please be there. I'm wrapping it up right now. Since there's no question, thank you for staying with us. And I want you to go to the platform if you are in our community to tell them what you have learned, how this conference has blessed you. Thank you for joining tonight. See you at March conference. It's going to be a mind-blowing one. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Don't forget, we are starting new book and every mentorship circle still continue working. We are going somewhere to happen. We are built on two major pillars, leadership and mentorship, and we are getting there. Thank you for joining us tonight. See you next month, March conference. Bye-bye. Thank you.